Yo, what up? This is Mkay Frash. eTimer amaTaxi, meNWOPusha amaTakkie. I'm chilling out here with my main man Mangi, out here in Soweto. Thesis. What's up, fam? Ukren.
Thank you, Mr. Fresh. Yeah, man.
I want to talk a little bit about Thesis, but you know, for me, I know Thesis for a while. It's been a couple of years now, and it's a store in Soweto and Fulo. Really inspired when I came here and seeing what you guys are doing. How many years are you guys doing it for now?
The brand existed from 2005.
Damn it.
Which is so 8 years, and then the shop we opened it 2007.
Nice.
June 16.
Nice. Why specifically June 16?
Basically marking a new revolution, man. You know?
Dope.
I mean, people for a long time, black people have been struggling, have been through a struggle of apartheid.
Yeah.
We are marking like a new struggle that we're trying to conquer, which is an economic struggle of youth and a creative struggle, you know, basically just to show South Africa what Soweto is right now.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
How was the reaction when you guys popped like a streetwear sort of store in Soweto?
Like, I mean, people are not used to something like that.
Yeah.
When they see something like this, it's something that they only used to, like when they were Senti, Rose Bank and stuff like that. So it was quite scary for them, I think, in a way.
Yeah.
But people warmed up to it, but eventually people saw as some form of patriotism towards us, because it's something that they feel that it's relevant for them and for their own. It's something that they own as the people of Soweto.
You know, most people think like Thesis is just a clothing brand, it's just a store in Soweto, and the campaigns that you guys are doing. But I know that you guys, were really doing big stuff with the jams. Tell me a bit about the jams.
Well, the jams started like in 2008, just after we opened the stores. That was after we met up with Uchi.
Yeah.
And he came up and said,
OG, yeah.
That's one of the guys we work with. It started like what we just wanted to do. It was inspired actually by a podcast that we heard, Jazz Peterson at the KNWONE stores.
Nice.
Where there was Jose James and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a couple of artists there. So it inspired us. So why don't we do like almost the same thing at the store, Started with about 20 people in the store.
Yeah.
And people started coming up, and reaching out and wanting to
because people used to drive from Sandton to come for jams on the side.
What I loved about it most is, the music. I think that's what made it different, is the music that we played here.
Yeah.
It's nothing common to what's going on around.
Yeah.
So we noticed that in case if you want to be different and get noticed and make a difference, you need to be different.
Of course. Yeah.
So that people get something fresh,
Yeah.
So it started like that. Went outside, then we started putting out fences, laying out furniture there, And it was great, man. It brought more and more people to Soweto, and later we got to discover that actually also what I think it was an unconscious thing that we wanted to show what's different about Soweto, take out the stigma about Soweto.
Because there'll be white people here, there'll be Indian people.
They'll be afraid, so it's nice to come through here. Something that would identify globally, people.
Yeah.
That was nice.
It feels like history for me even when I come here. That's why I always I wouldn't be in Soweto without popping in or whatnot. It just exuberates that inspiration when I see you guys hustling and really coming out with something from nothing,
shit hard.
But we on Hunting for Cakes, basically we want to talk about sneakers. What do you have for us today, just to inspire the kids? Because I know you from style-wise, you just you always been like a fast forward type of cat. What you have for the kids?
Well, me, I'm a simple guy, man.
Nice.
Like first and foremost, like
nice. You see the other one there?
It's kind of beat up.
A lot of beating up shoes because they add more character.
Yeah. What I love about Converse are cool is that Converse is like jeans.
Nice.
The more beat up it gets, the more character it develops.
Nice.
It actually becomes the person that you are.
Nice.
It molds into you. So the more beat up it is, the more nicer it is. So
nice.
I've had this for more than 5 years.
Nice. Tell the people about the dirt as well, because there was a time where they gotta be dirty.
Yes,
like,
I had to wash that.
You can't really have a clean All Star.
Yes.
Well, how was that? How was that era?
As I said before, like it's like jeans. If you don't, the more you don't wash jeans, the more beat up they get and the more dirty they are.
Yeah.
The more like beautiful they are. It's like a diamond in the rough type of thing.
So do you think definitely All Star defines what Soweto is for you?
My uncle, I actually, my uncle inspired me in terms of All Star.
Yeah.
It was the biggest thing for me. It was like, I gotta get it. Every kid's dream.
Yeah. How
in the
old
hood,
were
if you don't have this.
How old were you when you had your first play?
Wow, when I think I was 16.
Nice.
With this, I'll compare it mostly to the bucket heads.
Nice.
It always seen as being, so if you wear this, you like a shady character, and the stigma stuck for long, but it changed over the years because if you started, when you wore this, it became more stylish,
Nice.
you seem more free in being yourself.
Nice.
by wearing All Star,
Nice.
So I think it kind of faded away, the stigma around it, And the positivity about it also is like, yo man, I'm doing it, it's very agile, very flat. It's cool,
I take that element that you bring because certain shoes sort of change the way you walk, but the All Star makes you walk in a, I wouldn't say a thuggish way, but I would say, that's how
more freely, you become more
confident
free,
about what you're trying to do.
It's like I don't give a shit who you think I am, where I come from, but like I'm just me,
Why the red colorway for you?
I just love red.
Nice.
In most of my clothes, that's the top stitching. My top stitching always is red.
Nice. So you got it to match the cover.
Red for danger also.
Red for danger?
It was the most popular colors were black, red, and white.
Yes, I remember the white.
Yeah.
You had a pair of white as well?
I had a pair of whites also. I had to give it to my cousin.
Yeah. How did you look after those? Because I knew like cats went to extremes. How did you look after them?
A lot of ways, man. Two of the ways is
Impupu, which is like
maize, and also chalk.
Chalk,
I use chalk after washing it to get to chalk on it and just to keep the whiteness there. So that's one of the two ways that you can keep the white.
Nice.
And when you wash it, don't put it out in the sun.
Put it in the shade.
Put it in the shade,
Let it simmer down.
You know what I mean?
And then come back and
man,
take the chalk off. That shit is white.
Nice.
For me, what's funny is like from a design perspective. I mean, the Converse, the All Star, and the Chuck Taylor was designed for basketball, and for hood niggas and the blue collar people to take it and say, yo, we're gonna make this shoe our shoe. Do you think was it a price tag thing, or what was it there? Because to be honest, I feel to understand, even amaTakkie. Takkies is like an American brand, but it's so much like who we are.
Yes.
Like when you think of Trompis, you think of ETKs, you think eTikkies. What do you think is that?
Because I mean, most I think we've gotten to develop our own culture in terms of our way of living and identity. When from everything that they saw on TV and what was on print media or whatever, I mean. That's what appealed to them, and they saw that. I was like, whoa,
what is that?
That's like so me, like this is in the hood type of thing. And I mean, also I think in hoods in the US mostly, most cats have these. I think they kind of identified with that.
Going deep into the shoe, I would say, like as we were saying, it was like an American sort of like inspired thing. And kids took it and made it like a Soweto thing, right? And I just want you to maybe help out with the whole connotation of album rapper now, which was trying to do your rapper thing, and you've been called udude or amadude or amonega and all of that, and that inspiration, the same inspiration that they are on, those same cats were from the States initially.
Yes.
You feel me? So tell us a little bit about that, Mangi.
Everybody has to find identity somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, Funuba, you into rap, you into kwaito, you into house,
Yeah.
or into R&B. I mean, somebody you need to find an identity somewhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like the fact that it has transcended all borders. You know, making it a universal language for everyone. You know.
Yeah. I think it just says you keeping it real. Because it's more like you still know where you're from. Even with all the joints you have now. I just want to appreciate it, man. I think it's a dope shoe. It's a shoe that I grew up on as well. So it's very nostalgic, very simple. And this is my man's Mangi. We're in Thesis, we're in Soweto today. I'm in the hood. I'm loving it. This is his first shoe. I hope you guys love it. Blessings.